materials together. So that now is the size of my daughter. Or for that matter, when I'm making it for anybody, that's how I reshape it. So when you're using a large pattern, you can still bring it down to size. So that's downgrading. And then I cut it off. So let me do that now. Me and my scissors. Any more tweaking to this dress, I could always do it at the zip. So that is now that's the back section of the dress. We're going to do that again. So this now is the front of the dress. So what we do is we get the waist. The waist is 25 inches, so we divide 25 inches by 4. 25 divided by 4 equals 25 divided by 4 equals 6.25. So, well, we're not going to do it exact to 6.25. So, because 6.25, look how small that waist is. So we'll do it to 7.5. Because as I said, I could always tweak it on the person. So the bust is 33. 33 divided by 4 equals 8.5. So I'm going to 9 inches. The hips is 36 divided by 4 equal, that's 9 inches. 9 inches. So I'm going to go to 10 inches. Because all I want at this point is just to get the shape of the person. I put my pattern back on, but on this one now I'm going to also recut the armhole. So I'm going to bring the armhole in as well and recut that out. So here we have the going out, so I'll redraw it, pivot it to the actual mark and mark it down. So there I've drawn a line, the shape of the person. So if you've got somebody who's a pear shape, you will draw it to their pear shape, which way or out. and this will be made to measure. The front of the dress section, we're going to do this curve, which is the tail. Which is more or less this section here. We're going to now sew that section there. So I'm going to sew this section to this section. And it's one big continuous circle. So this bit here is the front of the dress, and this bit is the back of the dress. So I'm going to sew this bit here to here, both back and front. And then we're going to open it up and we'll have one enormous circle. That's going to be confusing. And then when we've done that, then I'm going to gather this bit here. But what I've done is I've cut two of each one of these. So one enormous circle, and then I'm going to stitch the two together, so that leaves me no hemming on the skirt. So I'm going to do that. I'm just giving you an idea of what it actually looks like. Those are the two bits that I've stitched up together. So that's the back and that's the front. This section here, this section there is the front, and over there is the back. So the back will dip onto the floor, and these are the side, that is the side. So this is just one. Then we're going to stitch the other one, so we have two, and then we put the two together. And then when we put the two together, we join it up by stitching it all the way around here. That's how we put the two together. And then after we've done that, then we bag it out, turn it inside out. No, turn it the right way. And then we gather this all up and bring it to its size to fit the actual dress. Now, we do this with the lining, and we're going to do this as well with the net. So we've got quite a lot of gathering to do, and then we put it together. Now with the net, it's the net that's going to make it protrude out. So if it's not out enough for you, all you have to do is cut the net again and make another one. It's just a little bit shorter, stitch it down on the lining underneath it, and then it will stick the dress out even further. The more net you put on, the more it sticks out. If by the time you've put the net on the dress and you find that it's not sticking out a lot, then all you have to do is cut the net, another net, the same as this, just a little bit shorter. I think this one is probably around 16 inches, the longest part. You make it shorter, and on the lining, you stitch it on the lining again, a little bit shorter, and then it will stick out more. So the more net you put in it, the more layers of net, the more it will stick out. Right, so we've got the one section of the skirt on the table. So here's the other section. So now we're going to put them both on top of each other. I'm going to look for, this is the front bit and that's the back bit. So let's look for the front.